something and maybe try and skip ahead?
Afternoon, WOD preppers.
Afternoon, Jonathan.
We're gonna recap
John with the intro. That was good.
Yeah, we're gonna recap Tyr SoCal so far and why North America sucks.
North America, mad struggling. Disappointment.
There's something for sure.
I just finished. Guys, I don't really even want to do this. I'm not really all that into CrossFit anymore. I'm doing this new thing called MetFix.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you guys heard of it. I'm doing MetFix now. Or wait, no, is it MetFit? Is it MetFit actually?
Metabolic Fix.
I'm doing the MetFix.
MetFix.
It's kind of like CrossFit.
Is it a fitness program?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about
like
MetFix someday.
Sounds like I'm going to beat Travis at quarterfinals next year. That's what it sounds like.
Nobody's going to be doing CrossFit by that time, Johnny. You'll be on the MetFix train.
Yep, the MetFix
You'll be off all the.
Yeah. Name doesn't quite roll off the tongue as well, huh?
I actually kind of like it as a name. Not that I really care or know too much about it, but I kind of like the name MetFix. Kind of cool. It kind of sounds like maybe an MLM scheme though, like a pyramid.
Yeah, definitely. Like they're selling what was it? Advocare Spark?
Advocare.
Spark was the shit. All right.
Kenny Delap signing up for MetFix.
Sounds like a Canadian thing. You're the new OPX.
So it's tied. Yeah, 4-4.
Well, it's 5-4 now.
No.
North America won this morning.
This morning, right? All right.
Even though Emily Rolfe tried to sabotage them.
What was she just? So was she not helping?
So you had to roll the balls. Did y'all see the event?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You had to roll them. You weren't allowed to pick them up.
Obviously.
But it became painfully obvious that just putting it backwards, rolling it backwards was much faster than what she was doing.
Oh, was she trying to
she was crawling the entire time, through the whole thing. And Tia just went way past her. All the men went way past her. Ariel went backwards. Like everybody's doing it except her. And it's just so much slower than everybody else. It was ridiculous.
That's what you do when you're like super tired and you're like, I'm gonna make it look like I'm doing something, but I really need a break.
She did it from the jump though, and then I'm like, how hard is it just to look to your left? Oh, that's way faster, and then just start doing that. And she was committed to going as slow as possible. Jeff carried a whole freaking worm and caught up to her halfway and got back before she got back.
Well, somebody, I forget, it might have been Alexis at one point. She was doing that, pushing the ball, and then Pat was flying past her, rolling the ball, doing the little hut between the legs, and then she started.
And then she flipped it. Yeah, it's not hard. Yeah. You're the fittest people in the world. You figure out how to do it the fastest way, and everybody's doing that, and she was just committed to going as slow as possible.
Okay,
it just drove me wild. If Guy was fitter, they would have won.
Yeah, Guy was throwing the ball though. To Kenny's comment, he was like,
"Oh, was he?"
He was getting some airtime on it.
He was like a scoop, kind of like a scoop.
No, he was hiking it.
Yeah. Like through his legs, sort of.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the workout was everyone did 40 double unders each, unbroken, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't think it had to be unbroken, but they
40 double unders. Unbroken.
Well, I mean, nobody was struggling with that part.
Okay. And then you got what I kept hearing you get released. What was he just saying?
I do not think you need to try to hang up on the rules. Nobody knew what was going on the whole time.
They just had to do double unders
and move it from point A to point B.
And then point B to point A, right?
Oh, sure.
And then they had to bring it back.
Yep.
Okay. And you could do that however you wanted. You had to roll the balls, then you could carry everything.
Yep.
However. All right. Okay. Now it makes more sense.
Yeah, just it's moved from point A to point B. Don't try to get hung up on the exact process of it because it just was a mad storm. And now watch Tia. Emily starts before Tia, and then we're gonna pan over. By the way, Dallin did work. Dallin was moving company central the whole time, and it just drove me wild. Look how far Tia is now. And then we're just going to watch Emily just crawling away. Like, it just drove me wild. You're supposed to be the third fittest woman in the world. And I know she's not really, but, you just got third fittest woman in the world, and you look like you're a child compared to everybody else. It drove me nuts.
I feel like someone could have just like yelled at her. Like Jeff right there could have been like, "Hey, turn around and roll it." Like
Look, Tia finished, and their whole second guy's about to catch her before she goes. And Ariel, doesn't even know how to walk, and she's catching up to her.
John, you're not thinking though, man. She looked, like Kenny said, she looked good doing it.
I don't care. I don't care what you look like at all. Not one iota.
It's about the angles, man. She was trying to get in front of the camera. How many times have we seen Danielle Brandon having like a freak out this weekend? She's got to be the worst person to be on a team with. She's so volatile, man. Like freaking out.
So far, she's the biggest letdown as far as expectations of your fitness and what you've contributed. I think she's been the worst one.
Why is that?
And then, like every time you look, she's just like throwing a tantrum.
Isn't theoretically, isn't she just supposed to be like moving stuff currently or no?
You have to wait till somebody gets back. I don't know. Stop trying to get hung up on it because they knew what they were doing. It's move point A to point B. I think Danielle does get a bad rap a little bit for like every second she's throwing a temper tantrum. I think half the time it's not really, but the other half of the time it is. And it just looks really bad. But I do think she gets a bad rap. That doesn't stop from the fact that she failed the bar muscle up. Like one short, she did not rush to catch Seher Kaya, and I think she could have caught her in the bar muscle up clean event. She did drop the worm on Ariel and then acted, like, what the freak are y'all doing? Like after she dropped it, like it doesn't take away from that fact, but I do think she gets a bad rap sometimes.
Okay.
All right. I love Seher beating up on her in the bar muscle up event.
Right. Speaking of that,
she was talking.
Okay, so North America wins.
Jeff just taking the worm. Like they went as a team, and then he's like, "I got it." It was one of the more BA moments of the competition.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Right here, where'd it go? We just walked away from it.
It just reaffirms the fact, John, that if Jeff had done the full games this year, he would have won. The way he's looking at it.
No shot. Oh, dude, on. Jeff can't even snatch 225.
That was less than ideal.
Yeah,
all right.
Medeiros can't even clean 285.
Yeah,
that's fair. Medeiros, okay. I'm not saying Medeiros is winning either.
Okay. All right. So event 5 was the
gymnastics.
The Fight Gone Bad style, 2 minutes, 1 minute rest, chunks of gymnastics. And
really fun event.
Yeah. So John predicted Alexis do really well, which she didn't do poorly.
Now, they gave her the raw end of the stick when they said 3 handstand push-ups equals 1 rep. I don't know why they did that. You should just count it as regular handstand push-ups. I know on Heat 1 app, they did we ended up doing that. We just did the math and counted it as 3 reps.
Okay.
And it was 96 to 92 if you counted all the handstand push-ups as is.
Tia stayed pretty close with her.
No, Tia won. But it was 96 to 92. Alexis is 92. And then Pat and Guy, it looked like Guy beat Pat, and in reality, they tied. It was like 93 to 93.
With counting the handstands.
With counting all of the handstand push-ups, correct.
Got it.
Now, it didn't, the world team would have won either way, but for a while there, North America would have been in the lead and World's in the lead according to their system. And I'm happy that the World won legitimately, both ways, because I do think that was a dirty move to just say, oh, now we're counting the handstand push-ups 3 to 1. Right. Because that makes a big difference. That's a big deal.
Yeah, it does. I mean,
I don't know.
That had to be a team decision, between the two teams.
No, that's a Wadapalooza decision to make
so?
World. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Oh, to give World a chance.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm glad the World won straight out. But I do think that's why.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 to 1's a bit. Yeah, it's a bit lopsided. I don't know, 3 to a rope climb, 3 to a muscle up.
If they wanted to do you have to complete a section of 3, and if you fail in that 3, you have to move back. That's fine, but they should still count as 3 at a time.
Got it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because they did 3 at a time in semifinals. I get that standard. You got to do 3 to move on. All right. I get that. That's the standard. But yeah. But this was a fun event. I think Guy did amazing in this event. I I think he really did well. I want to give Guy props because I never give him props. But I think he did really, really good at this event.
Who asked that? CrossFit? I think CrossFit asked you to do that yesterday.
What?
So to give when will you give Guy props?
When he does something good, and he did something good. I don't care how much you can lift. You're stronger than everybody. If I beat Travis in a power clean, in a lifting work, if just lifting max out, and I beat Travis, I'm not about to hype up the crowd and like I did something awesome. No, I'm expected to win. If I don't win,
if you did.
It's terrible. It's terrible. Like I'm the worst person ever if I don't win. And if I win, I'm supposed to win. Right. Am I wrong, Travis? Like, why would I hype everybody up like CJ? Get hyped. I'm about to beat Travis. Like, you're supposed to. That's Guy versus everybody else.
What do you think she is saying to Guy right now?
I don't know.
If you fucking win this event, you can come to Proven. We'll give you 10 G's, baby.
Yeah. She's
10 G's.
for Proven.
If you look at the chat, from the video you're playing right now, people are all saying a bunch of shit about John. Somebody was like, we should have had JY on Team North America, but we got stuck with Vellner.
Dude, the chat went wild on me for a while, and I have no idea why. Like, we weren't telling him to do that at the Spincast either. We were talking. I was bragging on Guy.
Yeah, he looked good here, but then he was back to kind of like dogging it during that event.
Well, it's because one is skills and one's fitness.
Yeah,
there's a difference.
Yeah,
where we go? Where's our muscle ups here? Right here.
No. And like even in the ring muscle ups, Guy did 23 and Pat did 23. Like Guy held his own, and he did really, really, really good in this event.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, different.
What was his lead going into it? And he held the lead. Obviously, they won.
They tied. They had the same amount of reps.
His lead was Pat tied.
Yeah, his lead was like 4, and then it ended up being 5. But if you count the handstand push-ups as is, it would have been a tie. It's a tie.
Got it. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. What was the next event? 6. What was it? Oh, the wall ball. How was this one?
I liked this one. The GHDs, they had to throw the wall ball back and forth with each other. And that's hard to do. And it's a 30-pound and 20-pound ball. BKG did not get it to Brent one time, and it hit the bottom of the GHD and it fell. And that like cost them like 10 reps.
Wait, what happened? So the wall ball was GHD sit-up wall balls?
Yeah, but you had to throw it back to each other.
Oh,
just fast forward a little bit. It'll show it.
CJ, if you use the arrow keys on your keyboard, it'll
click,
skip 5 seconds.
Play.
There you go. Oh yeah, there was a big gap in between the GHDs too. It's kind of hard to tell from that one angle, but that's pretty far.
And look, the world is ahead. The world's ahead here, and then the world. I believe they hold on, and the world had like a 6-second lead going into it with the men, and then the men just got destroyed. Justin's GHDs obviously are faster than everybody's. It was Justin and Dallin, and they just did much, much better than. But BKG, I'm telling you, BKG had a hard error. We might be able to catch it. Fast forward to where the men goes, and this is cumulative time, right? It's not 1 point per each. So keep going until the men go. More.
What are you guys spelling out in the chat?
All right, right here. So, okay.
What are we looking for here, John?
Rewind a little bit. There's one area. Okay, I think it's about to happen. There's one where BKG like just doesn't make it to Brent. And then it hits the GHD. I think it happens like right here. And then they have to like get the wall ball again, and it just it costs them a lot of time. No, it's okay. It's before this. It's this angle though.
Okay.
But it cost them like 10 reps.
We'll find it. One way or another, we'll find it. Do you think there's a bit of a conspiracy? Maybe they're trying to keep the score intentionally close, so it's exciting. We thought it would be like it would be like 8-1.
Yeah, just let it play.
All right.
Like it'll happen, then we'll see it.
Now it's 5-4.
I think this is exactly what they wanted, but I think North America's just effing up.
But like, what wouldn't this event just be cooked if it was like 7-2 at this point?
It would be, but everyone anticipated that though. But everyone anticipated that.
Well, I mean, no, the lifting event, they're gonna win. You did there's one event that I did not think the world would win that they won, and that was the worm one. The bar muscle up clean one, I thought the world would win too. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so if you just give them a point, so right now it's 5-4, correct?
5-4 North America.
If you switch it and it's 6-3, we're all talking about how North America's killing it. Like there's not a shot that they can come back. There it happened. You see it? and that costed them a lot. And then it was just over from there. But if you think about it, if you flip that and it was 6-3, the worm workout, then North America is up by a lot, and we're not talking about anything. But I'm rooting for the world at this point. I think North America is jacking off, and I don't like it. And I'm rooting for North America.
What was it? Was it Savon or Hiller last night? Was like, oh yeah, I was rooting for North America. I either wanted a full blowout, but now that it's close, I want the world to win, because they interviewed, what's his name, Annual. He was on there last night. He was funny. Did you listen to him? Did you listen to him talk on Savant?
No, we didn't listen to the interviews. No.
Oh, it was funny. He's very charismatic. Great.
Yeah,
he's very charismatic, and held his conversation really well and talked a little bit of shit about Justin. It was funny. It was funny.
I hope, we have the captains. We have the captains workout left, and Tia's probably going to win that one, right? I'm trying to think if they're the whole team workout where you have to have everybody playing. That one, the world's probably going to win. It's just I want the world to win. I'm like Hiller. I either wanted a full blowout or I want the world to win, just because Danielle Brandon talked all that trash and she's the worst one, right?
Is this Danielle here? Yeah,
this is it.
Yeah, and she was ahead and should have won. She was like a bar muscle up ahead of Sayre as far as her cycle speed, and then she fails the 21. But after she failed that 21, she just kind of quit.
Yeah, it didn't look like a lot of urgency.
If you watch Fikowski when he's going, Fikowski almost caught Jeff, but because he was going as fast as he possibly could. And if Danielle just had any rush about her, Sayre had to squat the last two lifts. Right. She would have caught her.
That's got to be so frustrating to be on Danielle's team and watch her do that. Just demoralizing for the team atmo.
I mean,
and when I say doesn't try, she doesn't walk to bar, she trots. But look, she does this bar, and right here, jump right back up. She took 5 seconds there, and you did not need to take that long to do that. But then look, she tightens her belt. There's no urgency at all. She basically just let Sayre go, and then she saw Sayre struggle a little bit, and then she started to go.
Right, but even to that point, she started from the start.
And look, that jog is not rushed.
Yeah.
John wants a full sprint.
No, I do. You have to do that to catch her, Travis. And you can. Yeah. Danielle's strong enough. You absolutely could have.
She's still power cleaning.
Look, she still almost caught her, and she wasn't really trying to catch her.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You absolutely could have beaten her at that point. And Justin, I'm fine with Justin failing. Justin went for it, and then he just failed. It is what it is. But he went as fast as he could, and that's what happened. Right?
Someone had a good point. He had no shirt on, man, and he that 285 slipped off his collarbone.
I mean, he didn't have much power either.
If he had, yeah, I know, but you need every little bit you can get, man. If he had a shirt on, it might have hung in there. It was close. Annual's pretty strong though. He's look at the braids on him too.
Yeah, I know. His braids look fresh.
Bit of a warrior. Yeah, this was a good event though. I like this event. I like event 8, the carrying stuff. Some interesting stuff. Yeah, they needed to lead off with this.
And Justin's bar muscle ups, they're very admirable. They're very borderline though, man. He's never paused at the top. He's never paused at the top. They're so fast, but
you don't have to pause at the top, right?
You got to be over the bar though, and
your shoulders need to be.
Yeah, your shoulders. Yeah, he's not over the bar.
It's close.
He's as borderline as possible.
Yeah, it's close.
I don't know if it's because Yeah,
they are now, but he's slowing down a little bit too. After those first few were probably pretty sus. Those look a little.
Gotta take what you can get.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
The race was really good on this one. I was really happy for Andrew.
So would he feel like the first bar?
No, Justin felt the last bar.
Oh, last bar.
Like he's ahead the whole time, but Justin did what he had to do, and it was just kind of like Hatfield, right?
Yeah. Just took the first swing too quick.
No, I mean, I think he kind of had to. Annual was coming. But I don't think Annual expected to win, and then Justin missed, and then Annual hit it, and he was just so pumped up. I was really happy for him. But like Justin looks great here, right? And then I think this is the last bar.
Yeah.
And look, Annual's right there. It's not like,
oh, dude, he was like
it just wasn't a good
hair
catch.
Away.
Yeah. And then Annual just hit.
Did
You see how hyped he was after? I honestly think.
Oh shit,
dude, I fuck with the face slap. Dude, face slap is very football. I love it. That was awesome.
I honestly think if Justin just committed to squatting,
he was just
he would have won.
Yeah, he would have won 100%.
Oh yeah, but he definitely wasn't ready for that.
No, cool.
But it was close, man. Like he was super close to being able to just like
and I'm not faulting Justin at all. There's such a hard difference between Justin and Danielle Brandon in this event. And then Alexis Raptors didn't really have a shot here. Emma Tall's just
she looks like a deer in headlights right now. She's like, I'm
this
is a good race. This one is a really good race.
This one. We'll watch this one and then hopefully not get dinged.
Because Jeff is so clearly better. But Fikowski, this is what you do in a race. Even if you're not expected to win, this is what you do. And I'm furious that Danielle Brandon didn't do this.
He's always going to execute well, right? Like that's his MO. He does the most.
Except for the last event at the CrossFit Games.
True.
But yes.
Every now and then he has to slip up. Natalie asking, did Justin have a dip in his earlier muscle up reps? It looked like he didn't. You don't have to have a dip.
You don't have to.
Your feet just can't go above the bar.
Muscle up actually says you have to pass through a dip in the in the standard. It's always said that, but it's an
right.
Well, none of them are dipping on the first like 5.
I guess even if
it's just that the elbow bends a little bit, right? Like how do you quantify as it a dip? Because that would mean you need to pause at some point. But it's the same concept as the glide. Is why they don't let them glide. Is so they pass through some sort of elbow bend somewhere in the pattern, which he was, even though he they do for sure. But no, Natalie, you are right though. It looks they say that on the bar muscle, but it's not an enforced standard. Oh, this was a really good race. Oh, they're right there.
And look, Brent is trying. This is the last bar, and look, he almost did it.
Yeah, yep, that was good. Nice.
Brent's really good at in the clean ladders is like running up and lifting really quickly. Like he doesn't do like one hand at a time. He runs up and kind of
he doesn't like have a long address. Yeah, he's able to just rip.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, kind of impressive that he was able to hang that close to Jeff, I guess.
Was that it? Was there only 2 last night?
There's 3. Dallin and Guy, and then Tia and
yeah, that's right. They were all worth different points.
Right. We didn't watch the entirety of the clean ladder, right? We missed.
Yeah, we missed a few. But like, how many events were there? There was just this and the
gymnastics one, and then the ping pong wall ball.
Oh
one.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. And then so they didn't get individual points for this. It was basically like however many matches, and then the winner got a point.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So it was 5-1 for
the world. So the world got 1 point.
All right. Sure. We'll go over.
So Adler was the only win for North America in the clean ladder.
Correct.
Oh man. Sheesh. Okay. Right. Let's look at today's workouts and then call it. So we just had event. Oh, they're gone. Oh, just kidding. That's not it. All right. 9 and 10, right? They just did event 8. That was this morning. North America won. They're up 5-4, right? Up 1 point.
This is another fantastic event. I like this. This is what we were talking about yesterday, a little more of this style, right?
Yeah, exciting,
stuff like
fast.
No, this one will be fun.
So it's a male, female will each do 50, right? And then so that's like the winner of that gets a point. But total time between the two.
No, I think this is just total time.
Okay. Of all
for all of them. Yeah. And you have one male and one female do it.
Okay. So 6 people on each team are going to do it.
No. 2 people on each team. 1
male and 1 female each 4 times. Okay. Got it.
So for instance, like Alan and Emily would do all of them.
Got it. I understand. Okay.
And then I'm guessing Tia and
so do we know who they chose yet?
We don't. Maybe Spin does. I'll text him.
All right. Dennis asking, is CJ so fast? Sorry, not CJ. Is Guy so fast Twitch that it's extremely hard for him to get fit in longer events? Yes, of course. John doesn't like to acknowledge the reality of genetics.
I recognize the reality of genetics.
Despite being on one end of the spectrum himself.
No. No, that's not true at all. No,
as a fellow fast twitcher,
as a fellow,
I'll wait till I'm allowed to talk. Go ahead.
You will speak when you're allowed. Yeah, for sure. What do you think, CJ?
I'll let John defend his cause first, and then I'll answer the question.
Absolutely. I think the more fast twitch you are, the harder it is to get fit aerobically, 100%. But where I get so mad with Guy, and it's not him individually, it's just that people want to act like he's top 10 material at the games because he got 7th his first year, and he got lucky and had 3 basic sprint events, and he won them all. And people think he's going to be great, and he's not going to be. Either he needs to aerobically improve, which I don't think he will, or we need to look at him like a specialist. And when he makes the games, he's going to do really well at, he's going to win the events that he's supposed to win, and he's going to be trash at everything else. And people don't look at Guy like that. And I think people are catching on. But the very first year or 2 when he was here, people thought he could podium potentially. He's a top 10 games athlete, and he's just not. And that's why I'm so passionate and so when saying how I feel about him. Because
to be fair, you do give him a hard time for not improving on his.
I do,
events,
but when Bronislaw made the games, how many times did we talk about Bronislaw and fitness? None. We said this event's for Bronislaw. That 5K is going to be rough. Right? We don't talk about Bronislaw in the same vein as we do freaking, I don't know, any top Hopper, right? Or like any top 10, like around top 10 people. We don't talk about Bronislaw. He hasn't earned the right to be talked about because he's a specialist and he made the games. Guy is that. That's his mold. But people want to talk about him like he's, has earned the right to be amongst the ranks of the fittest people in the world. And he's a specialist that is fit enough to make it. He's Danny Spiegel. And people
send him to the grid league. Send him to the goddamn grid league.
When we talk about Danny Spiegel, we know she's going to be amazing at the event she's going to be amazing at. Nobody talks about her as far as being fitness great.
That's fair.
And we don't do that with Guy. And I'm saying he's the same as Danny Spiegel.
So
that's why I get so passionate about it.
That's fair. But to just a counterpoint, this YouTube sphere, I guess we can include WODprep in it. We'll just go with the voice is the voice, right? Like we're the voice, and like you guys are the voice. You know what I mean? So who's the we? Who else is the we? That's the question. Like who is, you keep saying, or those people, everyone says that Guy or everyone compares Guy as potentially the high level. Who is saying that?
The chat, man. The chat.
The chat. The comments. The comments.
The chat.
And then
I think the chat just wants to
so-called analyst of the world, like a lot of people. All
right. So I'll answer this. So this is the same reason why everyone says that once CrossFit gets popular enough and there's enough money that the football players will leave and they'll come here. And I was like, even if we had that kind of money, those wouldn't be the athletes that are successful. They wouldn't be.
100%. Saquon Barkley wouldn't make it in this.
Yep.
He's crushing it on my fantasy team. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, he's very good at what he's very good at.
Let's go right now. But yeah, he is. So they just, there are genetics, but to be fair, that person, the powerful person, has a better chance than the marathon runner in general, right? Like if we're looking
at
better
chance at what?
Being good at CrossFit.
Yeah, I mean, Guy is good at CrossFit. If you want to ask me, is Guy good at CrossFit? I would say yes.
Yeah. So, but this is Tyson's not quarterback.
Fast twitch.
He's not. I wouldn't say he probably is. If we're looking at like a 50-50 pull, he definitely is.
I bet you I'm more fast twitch than Dyson.
But probably I don't. He's not a he didn't have 40-inch vert or anything like that. So all right, Vent 9. Did you find out from Spin?
I texted him. I'm waiting for a text back.
No worries.
What's that, CJ? Do you want to click on the flow there below? It kind of lays out the time. So it's a 50 calorie sprint for the men.
Oh, and they get a long rest.
So they'll have like 9 minutes of rest.
This is gonna hurt so bad.
But it's gonna be awesome.
Let's go. It's so much.
I think 9 minutes, like 50 calories, right, is under a minute. So they have 9 minutes to recover. I think that's enough to be like.
Oh yeah, but it's gonna make it so much more painful. That means
I think it's gonna be amazing.
Oh yeah,
burpees in like a minute and 40 seconds, minute 45. Yeah,
it'll be around 2 minutes.
I've seen people non-games level do a 2-minute 50 bar facing burpees. That
dude, didn't Colton do his 100 bar facing in like 340?
Yeah, they're not Colton.
But for 50,
I think I did it in 415.
I think it's going to be. I think we're going to see 140.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
I think 140
no. I'm. That's fine. Yeah, sure.
I think 140. With this much rest, do they throw Guy in there again?
No, Guy doesn't have a lot of bike power at all. I think it's Fikowski.
Not even for just 50 down. I mean, its total time?
I think,
is this
dude. I think Annual could be good. Annual
might be good, and like it's. I think this is about who recovers the best, and honestly, I just think Brent would have a faster time in this than Guy would. I think. I don't think Guy has never been good at power events, where like the bike sprinting events. He's never been good. Look up any bike power sprinting event. He's always not great. I think you pick Brent Fikowski. Honestly, Annual Akai would be my second pick.
Did you, when you were asking John about texting Spin there, was that so we knew who was playing in these events?
Yeah, who they chose.
That you were wondering?
Yeah,
we don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
Man, yeah, North America. I feel like you could pick any guy for North America and they're gonna crush it.
I agree.
I think the world's gonna have a hard time.
I don't think they have a shot really in this event.
Who, world?
Yeah. I think Fikowski would be great, but I think he's just going to be a little slower on the 50 bar facing burpees, but he would be right there with the cow bike and the run.
So it's your total time added up between all three tests.
Yeah. I love the rest.
Almost in a way makes the bike less significant, right? Like all these guys can hammer 50 calories on the bike. It's going to be within a few seconds.
I think Dallin can create a gap on that.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Dallin might be able to do it in 40 seconds, right? Does he have that? Is he a 40-second 50 cal guy?
That's really fast. Maybe.
I know it is, but the world record
maybe
is sub 30, but he might be a 40-second.
Yeah, he's on an Echo bike,
maybe 120 RPMs for the whole time. I mean, that's
no. I'm excited to see how fast they can do it.
I know. Mm-hmm. So, is there any point?
I've done 50 in 56 seconds
on an Echo.
John, you should do this event
on an Echo bike.
We should play you
or
on an Echo bike, 56 seconds.
Do we think so? Is there? Do they does whoever does it first? Do they have to govern a little? 9 minutes is. I mean, if it's a full.
No, I think you're all out the whole time. I think
9 minutes is.
I think it's 3 sprints as fast as you can. Yeah, 9 minutes is a lot.
It is, and it's still not quite to their capacity. For me,
it's a 9-to-1 rest work ratio.
Right. So, but for me, for 50 cals, it's going to take me a minute. I don't know. At my best was a minute 10 on an assault bike. So probably a minute 25 on this, but I'm crushed. There's no recovering for me of that. But I think that also that 30 to 40 second difference is much different, right? It would be like them doing 75 cals.
Yeah.
75 cals. 100%. I don't think would be recoverable in that 9 minute window. I think that ends the whole day.
No, I agree. I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, they're full tilt and they're even more recovered by the time they get to the run.
Yeah, I agree.
At 50 bar pace is not enough.
Yeah,
well, the bar pacing's not going to create that blow up feel.
They're going to recover. They're going to recover so much better than the regular person.
Yeah. That's fair. Okay. All right. Any guesses at the team? Women? Look at Tia on there again.
I think Gracie Walton would be really good at this one.
Yep.
Mhm.
But if Tia's
One
like,
Firestorm
I'll
Give me
do
the
it.
rock.
I'm doing
Give me
it.
the rock.
Then, like you're probably not gonna vote against Tia.
If
All right.
Tia, if Tia puts herself in again, man, she's a boss. Like she's like, fuck you.
Dude,
guys,
I
I'm
mean,
going
Still
in.
why
gonna
would
put
she
herself
not?
in again.
She's done
Yeah, they
like
wanna win.
7 of
She's
the
not
8
playing,
events
yeah.
so far.
Yeah, no.
She could
no,
see
for sure.
this as this is one we can get a point on. But I kind of think Gracie would do 40 cals in the bike faster than Tia. And then the 50 bar facing burpees I'd probably give to Tia. And then the run I'd still give to Tia. Tia's probably still your best bet.
Yeah.
Because I think Tia and Gracie both would beat whoever North America puts out there.
Which is going to be Emily Rolfe.
Yeah, I agree.
Probably Emily.
Emily Rolfe is going to get eaten up on the burpees.
How tall is Emily?
5'8".
Tall? Oh, okay, so she probably can rip the bike pretty good, like from a sprint perspective. Even if she's not a sprint. Laura Horvath would murder. Well, yeah,
Emily
yeah,
Rolfe
for
in
sure.
this, but she's good.
She's got levers. Physics are on her side.
I bet her and Tia are close. I think Gracie Walton beats both of them at the bike.
You think the girls are under a minute at 40?
I bet they're right at it. That's a great.
Yeah.
That should be a prop bet.
That should be a prop
Tyler's
bet.
Heat one.
Get Tyler. Someone get Tyler on the line.
Yeah, no, I'm actually going to text him that.
Who was
that's
it?
An amazing prop bet.
When Rogue did it, Taylor Williamson won, and I think she did 50 in.
It was like 53 seconds because
I was thinking it was crazy, but she didn't. But she never sprinted though. I don't know if you watched. She just sustained like 88 the whole time.
That sounds so much more painful than
right. That's what I thought. I watched her and I was like, you just didn't slow down. I was like, that was. I just remember watching the video and I was just floored. And I was like, what did I just watch? Some people are just so wildly impressive. Okay. So did we just think for the oh no, someone just got really hurt in the Eagles game. Oh shit.
Oh, not
like really hurt.
An eagle or a saint?
Shit.
An eagle.
Oh no.
Yeah, like really hurt. This is a great question. I don't think it exists. I think SoCal is just not a good place for CrossFit events. No, I just don't. I think if they would have taken it, like you said, to Vegas or like, I don't know, just
I see it existing in a different area.
Yeah, for sure. There's a second Wadapalooza. I just don't know where. Maybe even in California, but like it's just got to be.
I think California is the devil, man.
Yeah.
and not even like religiously speaking. I just think events are not CrossFit's not going to succeed in California.
Yeah, I think it's
where it was born, man.
And ironically, that's where it's not going to succeed.
It's where it's going to die. Hey, maybe the Metfix scene will take off in Cali.
You need to go somewhere with that.
You want to, dude? What? You don't want to go to the Metfix games with me next year?
No.
Off the couch, off the carpet.
Next event. Last one.
I'll join High Rocks before Metfix.
Okay. Wall facing.
You got 2 hours. High Rocks, Johnny.
Is this the Where's the captain competition?
It's after.
Oh, it's after. Okay. Is there 11? I don't see it.
I think there will be.
Oh,
it's not announced yet, right?
Yeah.
Oh, got it. And it's worth 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
That wasn't Saquon Barkley that got hurt, was it?
No. It was they're on defense. It was just like a big collision.
Dude, it was so funny.
Wall facing.
He just bragged on Saquon, and then he's just out for the season.
Out for the season, yeah. Pulled the 2.
When you were reading the talking about Thirdsy last night, and you're like, "Yeah, I get Thirdsy," and you're like, "Oh my god!" You just stopped midway.
I know.
Through to feel like they just got it.
Sorry.
You're like, "Fuck!" They just got
shit. Thirdsy rocks. God, motherfucker.
That was the best ad read.
I thought it was. Okay. How does this one work? Solo, 2 people.
Oh man, I just saw it. The Eagles are on offense, dude. It was Devontae Smith.
Oh no,
dude,
he's walking. All right,
he got that. That looked rough.
Did he get rocked? All right, I'll have to rewatch it. He's just a concussion. Oh, it's on replay.
Did you see the Oklahoma guy's ankle?
No.
Dude, Oklahoma, Tennessee, a guy basically lost his leg. Like his leg came off of his body.
What?
No,
Really?
dude, I'm not kidding. It was just but his leg just off in the ether.
Off. Just a whole nother world.
What do you mean, man?
Like skin is the only thing holding it. Every bone and
Wait,
ligament.
what's
Oh
happening
my
here?
God,
This is
no.
Keeping It Real. Keeping It Real just came at us with a different.
This is his business
screen.
account.
What's happening?
Oh dang! Something happened to
is-
Grant. Something gruesome happened to
Grant
your
on
meme
LinkedIn.
account,
What
Grant.
happened, Grant?
Whoa.
Uh-oh, there goes Saquon.
This is Grant on.
Saquon touchdown.
Let's go.
Saquon got a
Okay.
touchdown. Let's fucking.
Saquon touchdown. Yep, there goes. That was a good week. It was just like a 65-yard run.
Nobody
All right.
cares about Devontae Smith now. That guy
I
just
know.
died, and you don't even care.
Yeah. Okay. Well, how does
I
this
need
one
my
go?
fantasy points.
3 males, 3 females from
So
each team.
basically, it's just a whole bunch of CrossFit, and then you just pick your least fit person to do it or to not do it.
Okay. Got it.
Three
And then like
females.
one
It's a
person
lot
does
of
like
junk.
all the 9s, right? Then one person does all the 15. and one
I
person
think
does all
no.
21.
I think one person does 9, 15, 21, and then the next person does 9, 15, 21, and then the next person does 9, 15, 21.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna take so long.
Yeah. This is a long work. It's a
So
relay
long.
style, but it's just a lot of CrossFit and it's just a lot of junk. Like you just pick your least fit person to not do it.
Grant sponsored the show. Sponsor it as a
Yeah, Grant,
mortgage
whatever
broker.
he said, he's like a headhunter, I think.
Oh, nice.
All right, not least, and we don't know the other one, right? The captain's
No.
workout.
Yeah, we don't know
Okay.
the captain's workout.
All right, don't play Emily Rolfe in this one, and then don't play. Who do you not play on the men? Maybe Valner.
BKG has
Don't play
been
Valner.
invisible.
Would you say
Yeah.
invisible?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Dude, he's been we almost forgot he was on the world team. Dude, he's been invisible this whole time.
Yeah,
For the
haven't heard much from
men,
him.
I think I'm probably not playing.
I'm gonna not play Valner, man. Just I see too much overhead, too much pressing.
Yeah, no, you're probably right.
He's got those long monkey arms like myself.
Yeah, you're
Don't
probably
put him
right.
in.
And then for the world, I would say Guy, but like BKG's been invisible.
Makes you wonder what like for some of these guys they're training after the games.
But I mean,
right?
there's like a
Guy
lot of
or-
rest, right? Like in the second part. So I mean, really, anyone could do that second one, like the 21-15-9 version of it.
Yeah, no,
I mean-
you get a lot of rest period.
Yeah, but I mean, that one's just substantially easier, right? Like
Yes.
the ascending is way harder
Way harder. I
Mhm.
agree.
overall. Like
yeah, you could throw
it's not
him in
matched.
there.
It's not matched at all. So it's not balanced. And then you can go guy, girl, guy. It doesn't have to be like all females do the ascending and all
I have
males.
no
do the
idea.
ascending.
I kind of hope it's like just pick your poison, pick mix max however you want to, and that way there might be some strategy in it that matters.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think that's it.
Check it out in Australia. 4 weeks paid vacation, 10 days paid sick leave.
Yeah.
Wow. John, when was the last time you took a sick day?
It don't exist.
It doesn't exist.
Although, dude,
Or
if I have the cold,
W2?
I'm a
W2 employee, though.
I'm a huge baby when it comes to like
I can see
being
that.
sick. Dude, I don't really get sick very much at all. Like really ever.
You better
But
fucking go
if-
drink something healthy.
if I'm sick, dude,
Some
it's
30.
like the end of the world. And like I look at my wife and I'm like, listen, I know this is the man cold, and I get it. I get it that I'm a big baby. I would 100% get it. It
Oh,
does
man.
not stop what I feel like. Like that doesn't mean I don't feel terrible. No, I'm really bad.
So, Grant, you can easily write off everything that has to do with CrossFit. 100%. Every bit. My whole home gym, dude, all of it. That's why you have a business built around your hobby. And it works. And you just write off all of it. You don't pay any taxes. Just kidding. I'd pay my appropriate amount of taxes. Don't audit me. All right. Is that it? Are we good? Let me do the thing. We'll finish up.
I think that's it.
Yeah? Cool.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Johnny, any
100%.
closing words?
TV in the home gym. I got TV in the home gym. And on my internet, easy day.
We're in for an exciting finish here, guys.
Yeah, you guys are going live?
Yeah, at 5:30, I think.
5:30 Central, right?
Yeah.
You're going to go through the whole thing, however long it is.
Yep.
I'm always giddy. Well, you guys just see me in 5 o'clock in the morning. It's quiet. I'm in my hotel room. In between, my athletes did great. One of my athletes won. So we have our ceremony in 40 minutes. Miami played well yesterday. The Hurricanes fucking put the smackdown on. Dolphins are, I don't know, hopefully not going to die. And it'll be great. And
how's your parlay looking, John?
Oh, yeah. How was that parlay?
Good. I have the Eagles, who just scored a touchdown. I got the Colts, who are up 7-0 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Vikings, who are 21-7.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did pull the Vikings. Yes. I knew. I was looking at it. I was like, I picked that in my pick 'em. And I was like, it had a different weight. And I couldn't remember what it was. It was your parlay. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, no. I don't, we still a lot of one-score games. Sam Darnold's on the ground right now. He needs to get up. But, we're looking okay.
I love it.
Maggie, no show tomorrow? Or your morning show?
The morning one. We're gonna do one hopefully at 1, like a full recap. Go. And then I'll do a morning show on Tuesday.
Should we turn this into like a NFL fantasy show?
Bro, you know what? I think that was me and Nelson. It didn't get that many views, but I'm totally fine for it. We can have a little bit on here. We can do whatever we want. That's why it's our show.
It's our show.
But all right. And the reason why I'm so giddy is obviously because of Third Z. Helps me sleep, gets me excited. That's right.
It winds you down?
Winds me down. No, it makes I sleep so well that I'm giddy during the day. There you go. Isn't it so awkward to try and figure out which way to point? Like, you could have just gone like this. If you guys are interested in taking Third Z,
don't do that with your finger, John. Don't move your finger. Oh, you're stirring the glass. You gotta stir it, guys.
Do you mix your Third Z with your Ovaltine?
No.
Oh, that would be bad.
He's dry scooping it.
Oh, it's a big scoop.
I'm not doing that either. It's
a big scoop.
I just use water and mix it.
But seriously, guys, melatonin free Third Z is the way to go. It's what helps me get through these long coaching weekends of travel. Bennett's sick. I almost had to go home in the middle of the night last night because he's like getting dehydrated. He's got a stomach bug, but it calmed down. And so anyways, didn't get a lot of sleep, but Third Z helps. And so, all right. And on that note, order it. Click the link, scan the QR code, WODprep 15. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys so much.